You don't realize it yet, but your 20s are quietly shaping the rest of your life. The way you spend your days right now is building a foundation, brick by brick, for the kind of person you'll become. Most people don't think that far ahead. They get lost in distractions, pressure, and short-term pleasures. But this decade holds a unique opportunity to define your path in ways no other age can. But here's the truth no one tells you. The habits you build in your 20s will either become your superpower or your silent downfall. And if you start the right habits early, you won't just survive your future, you'll own it. The world pushes a dangerous lie that your 20s are only meant for partying, experimenting, and figuring it all out later. But the truth is, what you do now echoes for decades. Think about it. When you're 35, 40, or 50, you'll either be reaping the rewards of your discipline or carrying the weight of regret. That's not to scare you. It's to show you how much power you actually have right now. Because you don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to build habits that move you forward. This is your chance to invest in yourself with compound interest that time alone can't beat. Start with waking up at a consistent time. It's underrated, but when you wake up at the same hour every day, you begin to control your life. You gain time. You gain mental clarity. You stop chasing the clock and start leading your day. It might feel tough at first, but discipline compounds. The more consistent you are, the more momentum you build. And once you master your mornings, the rest of your day will fall into place. Morning routines become the silent engine behind every success story. Another powerful habit? Learning something new every single day. You don't need to read a book a week or finish a course in 2 days. Just commit to one idea, one insight, or one new piece of information daily. Over time, those small lessons stack up. You'll notice your thinking gets sharper, your conversations become deeper, your problem-solving improves, and while others stay stuck, you keep growing without even realizing it. Curiosity turned into a daily practice will keep you ahead in a rapidly changing world. Start journaling. No, it's not just for emotional people or writers. Journaling is a weapon. It clears your mind. It helps you understand your patterns, your fears, and your progress. You can use it to plan your days, reflect on your actions, or dump out all the thoughts running in circles inside your head. When life feels chaotic, your journal becomes your anchor. You'll be surprised how much clarity shows up when you simply write things down. It's like having a conversation with your future self, guiding you to better decisions. Stop escaping into your phone all the time. This might be the hardest habit to break, but it's also the most liberating. Every scroll, every pointless notification, every hour wasted watching someone else live their life. These things are stealing your focus. And focus is everything. If you want to build anything meaningful, whether it's your body, your career, or your relationships, you need the habit of deep attention. Start by setting small rules. No phone for the first hour of your day. No scrolling before bed. Protect your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. The quality of your attention determines the quality of your life. Build the habit of moving your body. It doesn't have to be intense. You don't need to become a gym rat or run marathons. Just move. Go for walks, stretch in the morning, do bodyweight exercises, ride a bike. Physical movement unlocks mental energy. It clears stress, boosts your mood, and makes you feel more alive. Your body is your vehicle through life. Take care of it before it forces you to pay attention. Remember, your future self will thank you for every step you take today. Start managing your money, no matter how little you make. Budgeting sounds boring, but freedom isn't. Track your spending. Learn where your money goes. Save a small percentage of everything you earn. Learn about investing. Even if it's just a little, it's the habit that matters. Because financial freedom doesn't come from how much you make. It comes from how well you manage what you have. Your 30s will thank you for starting early. Money habits built now create the freedom to choose later. Protect your energy. This means saying no to things that drain you. It means avoiding people who constantly bring drama, negativity, or chaos. You don't have to cut everyone off, but you do need to set boundaries. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If your circle isn't inspiring you, challenging you, or pushing you forward, then it's time to shift. Build the habit of choosing your company wisely. Your peace matters. Energy is your most valuable currency. Spend it wisely. Read books that make you think. not just for entertainment, but for expansion. Biographies, mindset books, philosophy, psychology, business, pick what resonates. The habit of reading stretches your worldview. It gives you access to minds and experiences far beyond your own. You start to see life differently. You become more empathetic, more strategic, more intentional, and this habit will never stop paying off. A book can be a mentor, a mirror, or a map. Choose wisely what you read. Set goals. But more importantly, build systems. Don't just say, I want to be successful. Define what that means for you, then break it down. What habits support that vision? What do you need to do weekly, daily, or even hourly to move closer to it? Goals give you direction. Systems give you results. Start small. Build momentum. Adjust as you grow. But never let your days be aimless. Focus on the process, and the outcome will follow. Be okay with being alone. This is one of the most overlooked habits of your 20s. Learn to enjoy your own company. Learn to think for yourself. Learn to not need external validation to feel good. When you build the habit of solitude, not loneliness, but true solitude, you become stronger. You stop being afraid of silence. You gain confidence from within. And that kind of self-trust can carry you through anything. Solitude is the birthplace of creativity and resilience. Keep your word to yourself. If you say you'll do something, do it. Not for others, but because your own voice matters. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you lose self-respect. But every time you follow through, even in small ways, you build inner strength. You start to believe in yourself. And belief is the root of everything. Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. Practice gratitude. Not just when things are going well, but especially when they're not. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It reminds you that even in chaos, there's still something to be thankful for. And when you build this habit, life stops feeling like a constant battle. You start to see opportunities instead of obstacles. And that makes all the difference. Gratitude turns what we have into enough, and enough into more. So why start these habits in your 20s? Because the earlier you start, the stronger the foundation you build. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have your life all figured out. But if you build even a few of these habits, bit by bit, day by day, you're setting yourself up for a future that most people only dream about. The investment you make in yourself now compounds into a life others only admire from afar. Your 20s are not a waiting room for real life. They are real life. The actions you take now matter. The choices you make now matter. The habits you build now matter. You have more power than you think. So start today. Start small. Start scared. But just start. Your future self is waiting, and they're counting on you. This is your moment. Grab it before it slips away.